Welcome back, everyone, to Open Line, talking with Jim Durrett, the Montgomery County Mayor. Happy to have you here. And we're talking about should Clarksville have an event center. Montgomery County is talking about adding, building an event center, and it's certainly something that has generated some good discussion. So let's go back to the phones. I believe Nicole, is that right, Nicole? Are you there, Nicole?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. You may need to turn down your TV, but go right ahead. What's on your mind?
I am wanting to know, and forgive me if someone has said anything about it, but are there plans in the works for a hotel to accommodate the new people that will come to the event center? And are plans in the work to have maybe the bus run on Sunday? I'm, for one, in love with the idea of the event center coming to town because I travel to Nashville to go to the women's show every year, and I would love for it to come to Clarksville.
All right. So she's asking a hotel and about extra bus service.
Well, I'm just glad Nicole's in favor of it. No, but I think that's a great question. And yes, Nicole, we are talking with the city of Clarksville, and the city of Clarksville now is looking with their bus system of creating a downtown route that will service downtown. And so I believe if we build this event center, then I'm a firm believer that that route will be a very popular route when we do events. And then what was her second question? The hotel.
Bus. Oh, hotel and bus service.
Well, currently there's a hotel just right across one of the streets from it. In some conversations that we've had with those hotel owners, I think I can confidently say that if we build this event center, as we build it, they will completely remodel that hotel, maybe add a really nice restaurant, totally redo the inside and the outside, and maybe add some retail as well.
Now we're streaming this on our NewsChannel 5 Plus Facebook page. There are a bunch of comments. I'm going to try and read some questions. People are submitting questions that way. Richard Lestini Jr., and I'm sorry, Richard. Josh, why is the county purchasing land inside the city? And we touched a little bit on that, but that is of interest to people. A couple people. Why is the county purchasing land inside the city?
Well, I don't mean to sound like a smart aleck, but it's in the county. The city of Clarksville, 100% of the city of Clarksville is inside Montgomery County.
And this you feel like is the best place? Yeah. You feel like it's the best location?
You know, there's been some conversations about Exit 4. To me, I think that's a cultural center that's choking itself to death. And again, as we talked earlier, I don't think you put these facilities out by your interstate. If you were talking about a conference center where you're going to bring people in and you're going to have educational sessions and those type things, then yeah, maybe so. But an event center, no, it needs to be downtown.
Very interesting. Yeah, so I'm on here and they're talking about land off Exit 8. I guess you're kind of answering that.
Yeah.
You feel like, and then in this opinion piece, the Frosty Morn property, I'm sure I'm saying that maybe wrong, and the Vulcan property, Frosty Morn property and Vulcan property. Those are other areas people are mentioning as maybe we could put it there instead of downtown.
So as long as you've been around, you don't remember Frosty Morn Meats?
I should, I'm sure. I'm sure
kidding.
I should.
Well, it's an old meat packing facility. It's actually owned by the city. The city acquired that because of delinquent taxes, and it's got some issues with it. It's got some environmental issues with it, and I think the price tag on the environmental is right around $3 million, and it's a very small footprint as far as land goes, and I don't think we could put the facility there. The Vulcan Corporation, it's a old. They used to make soles for shoes and stuff. It's been around Clarksville a long, long time, and probably in the last 8 or 9 years, they probably only employed about 30 people. So their workforce has really dwindled, and they're doing that stuff elsewhere, or other people are doing it. But it's a 33-acre site, and It's got a huge manufacturing building on it. It's my understanding the developer or the owners want to tear it down and let it be an environmentally clean site, but we don't need 33 acres. And so if we go and we buy that, we could cover that all up with parking, but we see that as a redevelopment opportunity because it's about 8 blocks. About 8 blocks from where we're proposing to put this. So, you know, if it becomes a vibrant little center of its own, it's just a short little walk for people to walk to an event. And the other thing that when you talk about exit 8 and exit 4, one of the things we learned from the very beginning, and I think this is very true, for it to be successful, we need our local university playing their basketball games there. And so it makes no sense to move it all the way out by the interstate. Part of what we're doing in this facility is we're creating, on one level, a basketball practice facility for the Austin Peay men's and women's with their basketball offices, men's and women's basketball offices. And that, again, is part of what their tenant fee will be paying for. And so if we had that out at exit 4 or exit 8, I don't think we'd have Austin Peay as a tenant.
Mm-hmm. Another question I'm seeing here on Facebook that was asked here in Nashville when Nashville built its some of its facilities. If it was going to be profitable, a private investor would do it. Have you looked into a private sort of partnership or a private investor? What is that feasible for something like this?
I don't know of any that exist. I think it's a public-private partnership is what it is, and that's ultimately what this will be. I don't think the government has any business managing a facility like this. I think we have to get a managing partner, but I think if you look historically what's going on around the country with these type facilities, typically there's a government entity that's behind it, and then there's a private partnership that goes along with that, and that's really what we're looking at.
All right, we're going to take a break. If you want to call in, there's the number, 615-737-PLUS, 615-737-7587. Take a break, come back, take more of your calls. We'll be back right after this.